Whereas the tone of the previous part of Ilioneus' speech um, has been defensive or at least humble, the quod and the qui really signal a different tone to his speech here. He goes on the offensive. He goes on the attack. He explains to Dido that they aren't being good hosts and they deserve at least a small amount of hospitality here. And so what he says is, quod genus, what race of man is this? What so barbarous a country permits hunc morum, this custom? We are prevented, we are kept from the hospitality of the shore. They, Dido's men, are stirring up wars. They are forbidding us from establishing or from settling on the first part of your land. If you despise the human race and mortal arms, at least hope that the gods are mindful of right and wrong. And so if we back up here and go to 539, the anaphora of the relative, or of the adjectives here, the interrogative adjectives here, quod genus and quae barbara, or quae patria really, is so effective in peppering her with these questions that she needs to answer. We're missing an est here, the ellipsis, to just speed through the questions here. And then I think it's just important that Latin students realize the quae, the tom, and the barbara all go with patre there. What so savage a country, what so barbaric a country permits this custom? And the custom he's talking about is not allowing a shipwrecked crew just to at least stay on the beach. He says that we are prohibited from hospitality of the beach, of that beach. And we find out that in this speech, at another point, we find out that that the Carthaginians have threatened to burn the ships, and so he can't believe that this place, so far at the end of the earth, according to, at least in the view of the Trojans, even a place this far away would do this. And so he threatens the consequence. He says, these men of yours are arousing war, and they're forbidding nobis, they're forbidding us, they're forbidding nos to consistere, to settle prima terra, on the first part of the land. And so, again, switching a little bit in terms of his verbiage here, if you despise the human race and mortal arms. And what he means here by hope that the gods are mindful of right and wrong is he's essentially appealing to what he feels like is a basic human nature. So if you can't do it for a sense of hospitality, know that that's going to come back to you. Know that the gods would look upon this, and we have a whole catalog of myth to explain how the gods seek retribution on human beings who don't at least regard an elementary sense of hospitality here. And that's what he's doing. I think it's worth mentioning here that hope that the gods are mindful. There's an essay that's missing. And then fondi, originally these were gerunds, of speaking and unspeakable, things not worthy of being spoken. But here they take on a nominal quality, a noun quality, and so speakable and unspeakable, or right and wrong, mindful of right and wrong, mindful of speakable and unspeakable things.